sport can be very, very brutal. I have managed, let me say, quite a number of athletes, ranging from football to athletics, or track and field as some people call it. And the part I don't like is when the business section sets in. So for instance, when you have to help an athlete to sign a contract, or when you have to help an athlete to improve his social media profile, or in general, when you have to deal with the business aspect of the athlete, it is very, very brutal. And today, I would want to look at a UFC martial artist called Colby Covington, and you will understand what it means to improve your profile, your media profile, and all that. So basically, what I am just here to tell you is that it gets to a point in your athletics life where talent is not enough. You definitely have to improve your media profile. So this is Colby Covington when he entered into the UFC. Had won, I think, about 7 or 8 fights and then lost one. But in one of the fights, he was told that whether he wins or lose, he is out of the UFC. So this guy has to find a way to stay in the UFC. What is he going to do? So he developed a character. But before I talk about that character, just look at this. This is Google Trends. And from the time he started the fight, just watch it carefully. The green line that you see over there, or the line that you see over there, is flat. Not until a fight he had in Brazil, right? And after that fight, he made a statement, and that statement is so difficult to talk about that statement, but this is what he said in this picture. Watch it. Yep. So that's what he said. Immediately he said that, the fans or the spectators who came to watch the fight in Brazil were very, very not happy at all, right? They were very, very furious about the statement that Colby said and started throwing water bottles and what have you at him, right? And right afterwards, as I showed you in the trend, his media profile went up. His market enlarged, and he became one of the most talked about athletes, as you see. So he just seized the opportunity and tried to be the villain, so that he still get more people to talk about him, because people will still go to Google Trends, as you saw. And that's how he made it. The UFC resigned the decision to cancel his contract, and he's been fighting since and making quite a lot of money. So I'm just here to say that it's important to build blocks around you as an athlete. It's important, beside your agent who represents you, it's also important to have a manager with whom you share some sort of emotional connection with, who will give you the guidance. I'm not sure if Colby had guidance, but he took the matter into his hands, and this is how he made it to the UFC. Sport can be very brutal. Talent is not enough. You definitely need to have solid blocks around you to make quick decisions, especially when you reach the professional level. Being at the top is where everybody wants to be, but it is not easy when the business aspect of sports comes in. Thank you for your audience. I hope you learned something as an athlete.